You're back with another episode of Splash Cam. And today, I'm actually excited because I got hella good shit to talk about since my last time recording alone. Let's see, what has happened? A few things have happened. So, we went to LA, like I said in the last episode. And over the weekend of going, we went to Netflix. That went great. And a few record labels tapped in. So, Mass Appeal, Nas's label, and I'll read the other label actually. Hold on. Mass Appeal and Undercurrent Entertainment both reached out, and it was dope. Mass Appeal had a specific artist in mind that they wanted me to work with on my platform, and I gotta read their name again just to make sure. Undercurrent Entertainment. Yeah, Undercurrent Entertainment. They just reached out and asked, can we get on a call, because they like to discuss like different artists on their label that they like to send up and come work with the band and shoot. And I just thought that shit was dope as fuck, because it's like, man, I didn't even think I was at that point yet, like where labels will start reaching out, but to see that like people are and like they're interested, that shit dope. It made me smile, so I just thought I'd come share that with y'all. But yeah, I also got a few questions and a few topics to talk about, so let me get into that. Let's see. So today, one of the topics I'm gonna talk about is someone asked me. It was a family member a little minute ago, and at the time I didn't really have the proper answer because I didn't really feel like I was even blowing up. But now I feel like I got better insight on like what it feels like to get like a really viral moment or a few viral moments, and like what you do as you capitalize on those. But the question is, what are some of the perks of blowing up and some of the negatives? I'd say some of the perks of blowing up and, gaining traction, I feel like I've been able to solidify my brand and awareness of my brand. And that shit's been dope as fuck because it's spreading from place to place, country to country, city to city, state to state. And that shit's been dope as fuck to see. Another perk is something that a lot of people wouldn't say is you love as a human. You don't necessarily love attention, but you love when you bring an idea to life and it ends up becoming like a fruitful idea that ends up like, really making something. That shit is like an amazing feeling to see the world react and be like, man, I love this shit. Like, give me some more. Like, you feel me? That shit is like something you can't buy, bro. It's like, it's a feeling that I wish everyone could feel. Unfortunately, people feel it in different ways, whether that be negative or positive. But the feeling that I get from it is like an indescribable feeling, bro. It's like, I think the closest thing to it was of like how happy that shit makes me was like when my son was born and like experiencing that and holding him. And now that I get to, cultivate my own little family and relationship, that shit's been dope as fuck. But outside of like that feeling, I ain't really felt it yet, bro. Like this blowing up shit has been tremendously like dope. Like I ain't ever in my life expected to fucking meet Snoop Dogg. I never expected to meet T-Pain. I done shot videos with Richie Rich. I'm documenting the biggest and most impactful independent artists in the game currently. I never like seen life happening like this. So to actually like see, especially as a young black man, like see the whole world just unfold right in front of you, that shit's insane. Like it's crazy, bro. And I'm like hella thankful no matter like what negatives that I end up naming. Like I'm hella thankful for all these positives. It comes with a lot of great rewards, bro. And it's like, I've been able to provide for my family through my craft, which is something that like I never been able to, fathom. I thought I was gonna make it in sports. So to see myself making it as a director in the game in the hip hop industry, that shit is amazing, bro. It's like once in a lifetime feeling. And yeah. Let's see. Another question. This is actually a great question. I got this question a while ago, but couldn't answer it because I hadn't had no experience in the field. But once record labels begin to tap in, what are you looking for in a deal and why? If I were to take a record deal or a distribution deal, which is what I would prefer, is a distribution deal. In that deal, I'd like ownership of my master still, a nice split still, like no matter what we negotiate, I would still like, a worthy split for the time that I'm and effort that I'm putting into making these live sessions happen and albums happen and, other things that they may want to negotiate. I think for my first deal, I put it in the air, so I'm gonna just stand on it. I think for my first deal, I want 6 figures, at least. I want a 6-figure distribution deal. That's really what I want and prefer. And I want it to be a licensed deal. I don't want them to own any part of work that we're doing for whatever term and periods. I just want them to license it for a term, and that'd be that. And then we gain masters back, which I'm actually not gonna give them back realistically. Like, I'm just gonna give a lower split once the term ends. But anybody that does dealings with me, I don't ever plan on like giving that whole split back to just be. I plan on like, still letting somebody have that, because I feel like if you invest into someone, no matter if it's a time period or whatever, that investment shouldn't just be taken away because that time frame is up. It's like, what if we knock it out the park and nigga, you give me $150,000, $200,000 for a distro deal and we end up making $10-20 million together? I'd be, that'd be kind of selfish of me to just be like, I'm gonna take that back now and just, it's like they help get you there. Like, they deserve that split for life, in my opinion. Maybe not that exact split if you don't feel it's worthy, but some split, they helped you get there. You feel me? Like, I feel like you need to take care of your people, bro. And that's something in this industry that you're not really taught. No one's taught to give the producer splits. No one's taught to give the writer credit or the writer splits. That's just not taught. It's a foreign language in this game. You feel me? And it's like, that ain't something I want my brand to stand on. I want to do great business, so I'm going to give everybody what they deserve, bro. I'm going to give everybody what they deserve. And actually, battery about to die, so I need to hurry up and finish this. Actually, that's a great topic to touch on as well, is pay your homies. Not even just your homies. I say homies because I look at everybody I be working with as a homie. I don't like doing business with niggas I, don't plan on doing business after. I like to, develop a good relationship with the niggas I work with. So, but I will say, from speaking to just artists in general, because everybody don't look at everybody as their homie, as I do. Pay the people that deserve to be paid. Stop half-assing and trying to do this and selling a dream. And no, bro, if y'all agree on something, pay that man. Pay them producers. Pay that videographer. Pay that director. Pay that creative director. Pay that manager. Stop half-assing it, bro. Get them people what they deserve, especially if they going 110% behind you. Pay them people that deserve to be paid. Stop fucking around. Give them what you owe them, because they deserve it and they worked for it. I be hearing too many horror stories, bro, about like niggas agreeing on one thing and it just don't go that way. It's like, bro, you know what you agreed on. Just do it. And if you're not going to pay someone, openly communicate that to them of what you're trying to establish. Don't sell a nigga a dream and then have a nigga, you feel me? Like, say what it is, bro. Like, that's why I love my situation at Good Company, because LaRussell is so open and transparent. Like, we agreed on a number up front when I first got here, which was, actually, I won't even say what it was. But it was a nice amount. It was something that I was not used to making off my craft. So when I got that opportunity, I was like, all right, this is great. This is fucking, you feel me? Like, this is cool. And then I started realizing, like, it ain't no amount of money he could give me to be put in the rooms that he's put me in, to be put in the position that he's put me in. Like, no amount of money, bro. He's wired me some many wires. And I still, them wires still don't account for like what he's done for me in my life and what he's been able to like introduce me to. Like, I'm able to like really stand on something and have a platform that is, culturally impactful because of what he's been able to teach me, what I've been able to see, where I've been able to go. And you feel me? Like, I can't pay that man back for that. So, you feel me? Like, me and him have such an understanding of like, bro, I don't care when I get paid or how much I get paid, because what he's been able to do is teach me how to fish and eat for life. Like, an artist, that's just not common in this game, bro. Like, niggas be fucking niggas over and taking masters and giving bad deals to make sure they eat for life. And it's like that. You don't got to do that. You could teach a nigga how to fish the same way you know how, and he's going to eat for life, and nobody's going to take from nobody, bro. It's enough fish to go around for everybody, bro. Stop being selfish. Like, you feel me? Pay them niggas or teach them niggas how to go eat. For real. And I'm on 5%, so. I think the last thing I'd like to just touch on is like mental health. Cause these last few days have been like rough as fuck for a nigga. And it's like, I feel like as a human experiencing what I've been able to experience, it's so overwhelming at times that you try to find a reason to just say, I'm not built for this, or this isn't for me. This isn't supposed to be a part of my journey. I'm not good enough, just trying to make every excuse of why you don't deserve all of the flowers you've been getting and just walking in your light. And I had to talk with Tieta last night, and it was so great, bro, because she was like, you don't have to be attached to your traumas. You don't have to go looking for a problem because that's what you've been accustomed to your whole life. You can accept that life's good now and that you work to be where you at, and that you don't gotta hold your breath hoping that something don't go wrong. You could just live your life and not let nobody take that from you, and not live in fear, most importantly. Like, living in fear has been like something that I've done for a while, because every time I feel like something good was going on in my life, I just was like, man, this shit finna get took from a nigga at some point, you feel me? And it's like, that's not a way to be living, bro. You should just go out every day and just be thankful that you got up that day and make the most of it. But like, living in fear, you ain't gonna get nowhere. You just gonna live in fear until it happens, and then finally when it happens, you like, man, I told myself I knew that was gonna happen. It's like, no, bro. No, you damn near manifested it. You feel me? And it's like, now that I'm like coming out of that, it's been dope as fuck. Like, having people around me that encourage me to go hard and continue down my path, because man, I be getting doubtful as fuck, bro. And I be having some crazy experiences. I just said I met Snoop Dogg, and I'm still sitting here like, man, I don't think I'm gonna make it. And it's like, bro, I was on Tiny Desk as a director and a fucking dancer and hype man, and I still have my own doubts of being like, man, this shit ain't going. I had the same struggles as everybody else, bro. Like, I am not rich. I am not famous. I am not on. I'm trying to make it just like y'all. I ain't got it figured out. I still got days I could go completely broke. I ain't got it all made. You feel me? And it's like, living the life that I'm living and chasing what I'm chasing, not everybody understands that. So sometimes, like, you gotta bring a person back down to earth. I'm here. Like, I'm not leaving and going nowhere and thinking I'm bigger and better. But sometimes people will look at you like you are and idolize you in that light. And sometimes I just gotta let a nigga know, like, bro, I'm still human. I still got the same problems. I still go through the same shit. I still have feelings. I still can go broke. I still cannot make it. You feel me? And it's like, niggas don't get that. I ain't did enough in my career to be financially or, set. I ain't did like near enough. Like, bro, this shit kind of crazy. And I've done a lot. You feel me? And it's like, it's gonna come. It's gonna come a day where like I'm really financially set and I don't gotta get up and do anything. But right now, while I'm 23 years of age, I will be giving this shit my all every day to make sure that I could get to that day. You feel me? But as of right now, I ain't got that shit figured out. I'm just like the next nigga. You feel me? I'm trying to figure it out, trying to make it happen. But just being real with yourself has been able to allow myself to get through these moments, because that should be tough, bro. I be thinking I gotta wear a fucking cape every day, and I don't. I'm not a superhero.